I'm stepping into a 21-day breathwork challenge, and today's live is all about accepting the challenge and preparing myself mindfully for what's coming.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you to join. You're coming from an angle where you already have quite a bit of experience. You do a lot of you're coming from the healing holistic angle, anyways, and you are already familiar with so many techniques, right? But I'm excited for you to join on this Breathwork Masterclass, see what it can benefit you with, and yes, just be part of your journey. I'm really excited to be able to watch this live by checking in with you on a regular basis and not just see you running off into the world, not hearing back from you ever again. So I'm really glad you're.
Well, I will at least say, for those who don't know, this is Dominique, my friend we met, and she runs this breathwork masterclass. And I am going to be going through the masterclass and learning just a little bit more about breathwork, and I'm going to document my experience as I'm going through it. It's a whole challenge. She's told me about it, and I love the idea of breath work. And I say this because I include breath work in my work, but I haven't gone into the depths of study. There's always levels of understanding that, the breath is at our core, and you could go on these different journeys similar to different hypnotic journeys. And so I've always wanted to know more, and so it's really just practice. And so I'm excited to go through this masterclass and to learn more and see what she's put together here for everyone. So do you want to share a little bit about what the masterclass is, what it's about, and kind of go from there? Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you also for adding some structure. But I'm being all over the place, adding the introduction. Yes, please. Okay, so the Breathwork Masterclass is for people who want to leverage the power of their breath. It's for people who want to cut the fluff, who don't want to learn 200 techniques at this point, who have heard about breathwork and its impact and are eager to try this out without, maybe having the support and the knowledge of that it, does work. They may still be a bit hesitant about if breathwork is something that is just buzzing around at the moment, or if it's something that really truly makes them feel better and has the potential to influence their lives to the better. In the Breathwork Masterclass, we learn 3 techniques only. It's very simple. So first, we start with some science. It's also here kept simple. It's made for everyone. Everyone will understand it. It's made in a way where we have some video support at the beginning. So the videos are kept short. There are a couple of videos, like one video per chapter. Then there is a workbook. So first you watch and listen, then you go through the workbook, which covers the same again as we have in the video, but in a little bit more depth. And it also gives you the room to self-reflect and really takes you on the journey with some self-assessment as well. So you really dig deeper into how you're feeling. You learn how to accept how you are, because a lot of people haven't learned how to ask themselves and really check in with themselves of how they're doing. We just work, we just run through the day, do our stuff, but rarely do we take a moment and really tune into how we truly are feeling. And this is going to be the first step. You need to be able to get a hang of, you get an understanding of how you're doing, in order to understand what you truly need. And we learn this in this book. Yes, so we have the video, then we have the workbook. After working through all the video material and the workbook, there is a 21-day breathwork challenge. In this challenge, we learn three breathing techniques and three breathing techniques only. So it's really one for energizing. So that gives you the motivation. It brings you into this tunnel vision mindset when you need to focus, when you need to run a meeting, when you want to work out in the gym, and you just really want to get this tunnel vision. That's the breath you're turning to. It's the energizing breath. Then there's the balancing breath. This is the one which just helps you to get back in a regulated state if you're like slightly off. That may be a little bit too excited or a little bit like sluggish. This one helps you to just find your balance, and it's the middle. And then there's the relaxing breath. The relaxing breath is the one that will help you to calm your nervous system in a way that you are able to fall asleep. And we're doing this for 21 days. You're held on the hands throughout every day. Like we start very small. Like at the beginning, it's 2 minutes per breathing technique, which means 2 minutes in the morning where we do the energizing breath, 2 minutes in the at lunchtime where we do the balancing breath, and 2 minutes in the evening where we do the relaxation breath. So 6 minutes, 6.5 to be totally accurate, is how we start. And then by the end of the 21 days, we are building up to almost 17 minutes. But because you're going to feel the impact it has on you, it takes you on the journey. So it won't be harsh. You won't go from 6.5 minutes to 17 minutes in a day. You're really going to be led through, held by the hand, and brought to a point where you are implementing breathwork into your daily life. That by the end of the breathwork challenge, you have it implemented into your day. You have made it a part of your daily routine.
Beautiful. Well, and I have to share, I think I am excited for this mainly because of the accountability. Of the accountability of actually the challenge, the 21 days of actually doing it, seeing the results, documenting my results, seeing what's happening, and yeah, just holding myself to it, because I think that's my biggest challenge with breathwork in general. I can easily talk myself out of it when I'm on my own. Like I could easily stray away, but when there's like an accountability component, it makes me a little more like, okay, I'm gonna do this rather than just joining some random thing on the internet. Like I think this is gonna I'm gonna see some really good results from here, so I'm excited.
I think that's a really fair point because I think that's what most people struggle with. Like starting is not, it's not, we all, like I hold myself accountable just as much. Like I start things and then just really getting through to the point where it actually starts to pay off and where you see like enough results that you actually want to keep pushing through is a challenge. Yes, so I'm so excited to, be here during those 3 weeks to, see, oh, you are gonna struggle. I get like I'm pretty sure, like we all like 3 weeks is a long time. It's like there's gonna be days where you're just not gonna be up, up for it, where it's just gonna be like, what did I sign up for? um, and pushing through those is going to be, rewarding for you at the end. So I'm super excited to just be part of your ups and downs and your challenges and progress. And like, yes, I'm in for it to just be here.
Yeah, so okay. So if I have plans, I'm going to be starting in and like digging into the program starting I think like Monday I told myself. Um what advice would you give me before I get started, or should I just dive right in? Is there any insights that you can share with me and everyone here?
The first thing is separate the video and the workbook from your 21-day challenge.
Okay.
So the first, like, take 1, 2, or 3 days for going through the video material and the workbook. It's going to be like explains like step for step, so you're not going to miss out on anything if you just follow the chapters, the structure of the course. the natural structure of the course. You're going to be led through and then taking your time for really watching the videos, doing the reflection part, the workbook, and then set yourself a timer for morning, lunch, and evening. Like ideally, like slots where you are awake, like anyways, or like at home anyways, or having your break anyways. Like
Yeah.
set yourself up in a way that you are most likely to be successful. Plan your times of where you want to do your breathwork sessions because you're just going to be maximum 2.5 minutes. So it's not a 20 minute practice. So 3 times maximum 2.5 minutes, but ensure you have the frame where you will be able to get into those quick 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And yes, I think what this is going to do for me is basically make it a little more intentional. And what, like what you said, like doing the alarms, that'll be better for me because it's actually an intentional practice. I find myself doing breath work or breathing or catching myself shallow breathing throughout the day, and then I'll throw myself a couple deep breaths. Or even just when I'm leading sessions, when I'm in sessions with others, like there's to slow someone's mind down to put them in the state of like that trance. There is like a breath component, but I'm not necessarily conscious of it. I'm just kind of leading from within. So by setting my alarms and just consciously doing these practices, I think that there's going to be a profound like shift or change that could happen with this. So I'm excited about that.
But I love how like intentionally you already are doing this. So like you recognizing that you're doing this already, like and you're taking those conscious deep breaths, even though they're not like intentionally and clocked, but just follow your own like lead. I love this. Like you're already far in the journey.
Yes. Yeah. I have like a lot of my friends that will tell me, like, they'll see where I'll completely check out in a moment, but I'll just like close my eyes in the middle of whole conversations and just take a breath and kind of connect with myself. But that has to do with more of my intention around that is more just checking in with myself, as per the exercises that I work with. But this is shifting my mind more to the breath, so more, even more to the depths of the body. So that's where I feel like my little shifts would be. I look, from a hypnotherapy perspective, I'm always looking at my thoughts. So if you see me like tuck away and close my eyes, I'm more in the look at that thought, look what was trying to pull me away, and I'm coming from that perspective of searching for my thoughts. But this is making me go, or this will make me go inward to feel my body more. So I'm anticipating more of a somatic experience in this period of time, in addition to the 21-day challenge. So
I'm very excited to see, what's gonna pop up.
yeah.
So
Beautiful. Well, yay. So, for anyone that wants to join me on this, when I repost this, we'll have like a join link and a discount code to be able to join me on this journey. Other than that, anything else you want to add to share more about what I'm getting myself into?
only that I'm really proud that you are doing this, that you're carving out, the time for you to dig into it and to allow yourself to, yes, start the journey because it also needs courage and like self-love and dedication that you are, committing to this. And I mean, you're committing to this like on a like, you know, bigger portal. You're not just doing this like in your like bedroom where you
Yes.
just can, you're like officially. So I think this is like kudos to you, for doing this, for for going on this journey. And it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be, it's I'm just so excited to see what your struggles are going to be, from the angle you're coming from, and the yeah, the challenges, but also like the benefits it hopefully can bring you, even though you are already, that advanced in being connected with yourself and bringing, holistic healing into the world. So yeah, I'm excited from all angles.
Thank you. I love that you said that because it's the challenges. But you know what? I've like retrained my brain to understand that um, the challenge, what's on the other side of the challenge is always the gift. So if I look at all my past experiences, the hardest things that I've done, the reward was so magical. So even when you say that, like there's a part of me that's like, oh no, what did I do? It's going to be challenging. But then really quickly, there's another voice that comes through and it's like, but on the other side of the greatest challenges are like the greatest rewards. So that makes me really excited. So I guess our next then, so I will dig into the program, I'll do that, and then I guess for all that is joining me on this journey, we'll schedule another day and you'll see us on a live again, and we'll talk about a little bit about what comes up for me as I enter the program and join this beautiful master class for breathwork.
I love it. All right.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you all for joining and coming in and stopping by. And I will connect with everyone soon. Bye.